Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wellness Wednesday. Today, we are going to discuss the eights because they're wonderful locations for many different things of digestion. It's a harmonizer for temperature, um, projects with the intestinal system, and also the back, lower back, upper back, and it's just a wonderful location. So very, very simple. So it's been hot in a lot of places. We've had heat waves, certainly in New York. And so the first one I would like to share with you is how we can cool the body quickly and efficiently. And that is by just crossing your leg and crossing your left leg over your right knee. So we get to hold the left eight right here and just take a few breaths here till the body starts to cool. So the right eight warms the body and the left eight cools the body. And the way to remember that is cool, the L for left, and warm, the R for right. So very easy to remember. And it's also interesting to note which side you cross your legs naturally. Maybe you are naturally holding your right eight, and that means that your body, the heat and the coolness need to harmonize. And so we innately know what to do. So there's no worry there. See what feels comfortable for you. But if you specifically and directly want to cool your body, then by all means, cross your legs like this. Or, of course, you can just place your fingers there on the eight. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the eight. Um, so the eights move right through the lines here that you see. So we have a lateral eight, which is here on the gallbladder line. This is the lighter line on my pens here. And it's right a little bit below the knee joint. So the knee joint is here. And so you can go a little bit below it there. And then here on the black line, moving it back a little bit, we have the bladder flow moving. Also down the back of the leg and a little bit more on the outside. So eight is really between the gallbladder and the bladder flow at the head of the fibula here, at the head of this bone. And so you can just place your fingers in there. So that is eight. And eight is a wonderful location because the meaning, of course, eight, infinity, going on forever and ever. How wonderful is that? Also connecting uh, spirit above the waist to below the waist to earth, spirit to earth, and earth back to spirit while this infinity is going on and bringing about peace and rhythm. So many different meanings, and just, you know, philosophize a little bit about what it means to you. What does eight mean to you, and how do you like to use it? So we have safety energy location eight, and then we also have a low eight, which we can use if there's any tenderness. It will bring down the energy. It's wonderful, for example, for headaches also, and also harmonizing our digestive system. So the eights are important to hold for babies when they have the little stomach cramps, and also for constipation. It can be very dynamic, and particularly the left eight harmonizing constipation, and the right eight harmonizing um, loose stool. So if you have constipation, most likely it will be the left eight that will be tender or full, or you feel a little ball that you can resolve. If it is the other side that you experience, then by all means open that up first and then go back to check the other side. And now I just wanted to share with you a little bit about page 27 in the textbook, if you have it. So we see here this drawing. This is the depth 4 specialist. It's also called the osteopath, and it's the harmonizer for muscular and skeletal systems. And Here we are talking about medial eight. So that's another eight that we have. So we have the lateral eight, the back of the knee, and then we also have a medial eight, which is a little bit more on the inside, almost here. So the way we can do this is you place your right hand on the left medial eight, fingers pointing down. So you can go in like this. Or again, you can also use your other leg, of course, and place your hand right in between, like this. So if we're holding the left medial eight, we help the right chest. The energy starts to move in this way, as you can see in the illustration, and I will hold it up for another moment for you. So when we hold the left medial eight, we're helping the right upper back and the right shoulder. So if the right shoulder is up, we can hold the left medial eight, and that will help to bring it down. Or if it's too low, sometimes we see that the shoulder is too low on yourself or on a client, and then it's the opposite eight with our fingers pointing down that will help to bring it back. So you can reverse this for the other side. And this is also a great hold. And so it's just one side, this hold, right? This will help the right shoulder and the right chest. And then it moves down, up and down the opposite leg. So you can see all the arrows and study the illustration if you will order the depth. And I will just show it to you for another moment here. You see how the energy moves on the right side through the right shoulder and then down the right leg. And it moves up the right chest and up the left leg. So there is this crosshair, again, this mediator aspect of energy moving from one side to the other. So when we are holding the eights with our fingers pointing down, just as illustrated here, the energy starts to move in this pattern. And so we can also see that there is a cross here on the lower back. So this is a great holding the eights on the medial side for lower back projects, as well as upper back projects. And, you know, when you study this page, you can see this side of it. So after all that, let's just hold our 11s for a few moments, because that's a lot of technique here that we're talking about. But, you know, just explore the aids and learn and find out for yourself what it means to you, because that's very, very important that you understand it on your own body and can use it in that way. And remember, left eight over the right knee, crossing your legs to cool your body in this heat wave, so you can enjoy the heat and be happy in the summer. So thank you all so much for joining, and I will see you next time.